are the different grip positions that you can use when performing a front squat. So the most standard position, although it is a little bit uncomfortable on your wrist when you first get started with this movement, is to have your hands just outside your shoulders, so about thumb width distance. We're then going to walk up to the bar, making sure that our thumbs are underneath. From there, we're going to bring our elbows underneath the bar as high as we possibly can. So for me, because I've been doing this a little while, I've got a really good range of motion here. If you're really struggling to get those elbows high, just loosen your grip on the bar. Because the elbows are up, there's no need to be holding onto the bar so tight because the bar is actually going to be supported by our shoulders and the top of our chest. So, coming under, loosening that grip if we need to get under. We're going to stand up. As you can see, that bar's fully supported. I can even let go here and the bar's not going to move. From this position, with this grip, we are able to perform the front squat while keeping our elbows nice and high to support that weight. The second type of grip that we can do when we're doing a front squat is a cross grip, where we're going to be like this. Our elbows are still going to be high, however, we're taking some of that pressure off the wrists by not having to have them backwards. So, to get ready into this position, we're still going to come up to the bar. From here, we're going to get underneath, so really push that bar kind of into the bottom of our neck and onto the tops of our shoulders. And then we're going to take one hand over and get one thumb under and one finger over the bar. We're going to do the same on the other side. Once we've got both hands on the bar, we're going to bring the elbows as high as possible. And as you can see, that bar is now supported. From there, we're going to step back and we're able to perform our front squat with the front rack position in this cross grip. Now, if you're really struggling with both of those grip positions in the front squat, what you can do whilst you're building that strength is to do what we call a zombie stance for the front squat. So it's technically not a grip because you're not actually going to be holding onto that bar, but you're going to have your arms super straight and locked out and bring them as high as possible. That's going to prevent the bar from slipping down because your arms are supporting that bar and preventing it from coming down. To get ready for this grip, you're going to come under the bar again, bring those shoulders as high as possible, and then you're going to straighten those arms. From there, we're able to stand up, and the weight of that bar is completely supported on our shoulders, and won't move if we're going to do a squat. Try to practice with all three grips just to see what your preferences are. Ideally, you want to be using this clean grip in the front rack position because it's the most transferable to other exercises that you'll eventually progress to in your program. However, it does take a while and it does strain your wrists a little bit, especially if they're not used to being stretched that way. So just play around with it, try and practice this one, but if it gets a little bit painful, a little bit sore, you know that you've got the other grips that you can switch to.